All right, what's going on? So I thought it'd be appropriate to talk about, why I'm doing these series of videos and why you should care. So it really kind of comes down to this realization that I've had. And this is more of a recent realization. I started multiple businesses in the past, and they've kind of failed, and I was kind of wondered why. And I wanted to be more productive, be more productive, be more productive, and I realized that's what everybody else is doing. And then I thought, why is the world trying to be and is being very productive, but we all are struggling to make ends meet. We're all struggling to figure out how to retire. We're all struggling to live the kind of life that we want to live. But we have all of this technology. We have planes and trains and cars. We have computers that can do a whole bunch of stuff, and quantum mechanics are figuring out, and all this kind of stuff, but we just can't figure out how to do all this, mundane stuff more easily. How is it that we have all of these cars that are magnificent achievements of engineering, but we use them to sit in traffic? It doesn't make any sense to me. And so what I realized is that through the pursuit of materialism, we have succumbed to this idea that we must work to earn something. And with investing, you can buck that trend. We have the technology to where we don't have to work all the time, but we do because all of us collectively believe that we have to. And just like if there was one person in nature, you have, very little much of things that you can do because reality is going to, kind of come down. So you can have your outlandish ideas of how reality works, but when you're out there by yourself, fighting with nature, you can't really do that much with your ideas. But all collectively, when we get together, then we can create completely arbitrary things like money, and then we can be subservient to it because everybody else will enforce that kind of law. So with investing, we're kind of giving power back to the people. That's really kind of what my focus is trying to help out the average person learn about some type of investment strategy they can use for themselves, and then use the technology, use the infrastructure, use the resources they have at hand to help themselves live the life that all the inventors and creative people have been trying to create for all of us. Okay, I don't think that cars were meant to sit on the highway. They were meant to be driven. They're meant to go places. And I don't think that people had in mind going to work every day. That's not what everybody was looking forward to in the future. So with that said, I can go on about this subject, but I kind of want to end with one little point too. I also think that people are going around the bush in terms of, getting to the point where they want to live with nothing to do, that they don't have to do anything, because it leaves a void, this existential void. Okay? The void that they feel sometimes, if somebody doesn't have work, if somebody doesn't have something that they have to do, then they feel that their life is meaningless. I hear it all the time that I need something to do because otherwise, what am I going to do? Just sit in a cave and meditate or something like that? And I feel like there is this deep existential fear that people are kind of running away from, and it's kind of a catch-22 where you have to have the time and the resources in order to just go and face that, and understand, deeper existential types of things. But you can't do that while you're running around trying to work and do all this kind of stuff. So whether it's in retirement or you're doing more active investing and you're going to have more passive income in your life, you need to go out and understand more metaphysical, existential types of things. Now, I know that gets kind of woo-woo or whatever, and people don't really want to hear about it, but definitely tackling investing will help you get to where you're not chained to, having to work for an income, and you can use technology on your side, and then with that you can get to your higher needs. And that's really what I really hope that people will get to, is satisfying their higher needs, you know, understanding a lot more about what the universe has to offer, but you need the time and resources to do that. So that's what I hope to provide for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are motivated about learning about investing, because it's very, very important. So I'll see you guys in future videos.